Yo guys, back with another video. Today we're doing Mage Rogue, except this time we are the Magiante. And this is like my second Q session on Mage. I actually just looking for Group Day Rogue, so I have a lot of videos with different types of rogues. Obviously, this guy actually has some XP. He's actually Glide XP, so he doesn't have Glide XP on a rogue, but he knows what to do. As in, in some situations, obviously he's not the greatest, but it is good enough for us, so we get some good old W's. So I like to run almost Blink Stun versus anything that can stun at all. And since Law can do whatever they want, yeah, I run Blink Stun. And here we're just gonna go the Shaman. The Rogue's gonna run tricks, and you're basically. I don't know if I played this right. I see. If you don't have fully geared, I wouldn't run Ring of Fire. I would just run the other one that where you stand still, you do more damage. I don't even know what it's called. But I think here I mess up my go, but regardless, we kill him because I do unhealable damage, and he gets taken out. So he's gonna sap the log. I actually break it because I forgot that Frost Nova breaks it. So I Frost Nova and I break it. So I ring. So I actually do it really good, but I missed the ring. He kicks me, so I bust regardless because he kicks me on, not on non-fire. So we actually just kill him in the opener. So I do big dam, he does big dam. I get some good pyros, and yeah, he's gonna go shaman in the first go. Now don't do what I did. At least blink or like don't get in range to where your frost nova breaks the sap, and then you can just do your rotation. And you can honestly cast because I don't think he can kick you. Actually, yeah, he can't. No, I don't think he can. If he's stunned or CC'd, I don't think the pet can actually kick you. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So I was actually ready for the game to be over and we win the game. So here's actually a better actual game here. So here, when you're facing this type of comp, you're going to go on the priest, you're going to get pet sec, and then you're going to blind the priest, swap to the hunter, and that's basically what you're going to do. I think this guy might solo the hunter in like the last go. We'll see what happens. But we're going to bust on the priest, and then we're going to blind swap the priest onto the hunter with a kidney or a cheap shot, and we'll see what happens. So as we frost nova for the legendary, we don't cast because he can kick us. So out of this fade, he needs to either blind or I need a DB sheep. I trinket, I go for the sheep. He actually lines really good by him. So I DB him. I'm going to sheep him here. He actually pet sex, so I can't do much. So that's kind of unfortunate, but my guy's doing unhealable damage. So we get trinket, we get pet sec, we get guardian. So we got everything from the priest. We also got, the healing and the stun from the hunter, so they can't do much. He DR stuns me here. So I wanted to go priest because obviously he doesn't have trinkets. I pre-DB thinking he's gonna stun. He actually shadowy duels and gets trinket, or he gets turtle by himself, and he gets trinket. So really good by my rogue by just getting double cooldown for no reason. So here I said go hunter because obviously he got the trinket and he got turtle. So all we're doing here is we can either pre-DB. He actually cheap shots for me. We sheep. We're going to frost him as soon as we get the sheep off, and then we do win the game here. And GG. Since he doesn't have turtle, he's obviously not gonna be able to do anything. Goodbye. So a really good game. Actually, that was a goody game right there. So for this game, here is not really yeah, I don't like facing frost mages. So really what you want to do is he wants to sprint and he wants to sap the mage and then we want to kidney. So I want to wait behind the pillar since I went in first. You could start priest, but I actually like him sapping the mage and then going the priest and then going the kill target the priest because you're not gonna kill a mage with blink stun, especially a frost mage with 2 blocks. It's just not gonna happen. He's also relentless, so good luck. So I dodge the frost so he doesn't get in combat. My guy can sap, so he saps. He's gonna kidney. We're gonna bust here. So we get a good old bust Deontay. We get trinket. We get guardian. We basically get everything that we need in the opener. He spell steals my bust. Not a super big deal. So we're just gonna sheep him on his damage. So he's gonna dispel. We sheep his dispel. He actually kicks me for a DR3. He should have just let it go off because now he doesn't have kick. So now I'm gonna pre-sheep the healer if I can when I can. I'm trying to farm back Buzz because if I get Buzz back, we just win. But my guy can basically just solo. So this guy blocks the blind, which is good by him. I could just sheep the Major because he doesn't have kick. So let's see what happens. So I sheep him here. So we go. We didn't have much damage there, so there's not much. And since I have 0 conduits, I'm in 200 conduits. I don't get my bus back fast. It's kind of hard to stay out here and actually do what I want to do because I have no gear. If I sit out and he actually just goes me, I just die instantly because I'm in like rank 2 gear at this point. and I'm still pumping. So I wanted to get Bust first, and then we go, but then he would have Guardian, so he actually does just solo him here, and I get a little bit of damage in. He's not running res. Now, if he was running res, we probably would have lost this game. I had block, I actually Bust coming up, so we actually could have won this game still, even if he had res. Now, every priest should be running res in the rogue mage, especially with a frost mage when, we can't go frost mage. We're never going to be able to kill frost mage. So we do get a nice threshold W. This is actually a really long game here, but I'm going to basically 1v1 the mage, and when you're doing a 1v1, you're basically just busting. Now, what I wanted this guy to do is basically stun, bomb, as soon as, so he's going to sap me here so I can purge. So I wanted him to sap the mage so I can spell steal the guy to get in combat and also to start the 1v1 off. If I can start the 1v1 off with me having all of his shields, it's really good. So he needs to open right now. So if he opens right now, he doesn't have blank, so he has to trinket. So he doesn't open, so I'm basically just, I bust. He does kick me, which is kind of unfortunate. And we do get, basically, it's not fun. So I wanted him to open after this altar time, because he doesn't have altar. So if he just full sends damage into it, he doesn't have altar time. So I want him to sap again. We're going to do the same thing over. So actually, I wasn't even bust. I thought I busted, not going to cap. So we get altar time for free. I use my Frost Nova. Now I bust because he has no altar time. He gets my bust first try. I get my bust back. He does use the Kyrian, so we're going to altar on it. And we're basically just pumping him. So we're just pumping him down. He actually does bust here. We have full altar time, so really bad by him. So we just go all the way back. And I actually do a Scorch. We get block, we get altar, we get bust. Everything in the opener. So the next time this guy blinks, my rogue just needs to open with blades and all of his damage, and this guy doesn't have cult, so he just does. Thing is, my rogue doesn't actually open. So right now he should open, do all of his damage into it, we win the game. But it's looking for rogue. We're not in voice, so he's just letting me do the full 1v1 rotation. So my guy gets a go step. He can open again because he blinks, and now he has no way out. So I ring. He needs the bomb. So I ring around it. He needs the kidney bomb. It doesn't happen, unfortunately. Unhealable damage we do right now. So right there, if a kidney bombed, he would get trinket, and the druid, he could have just instantly restun, and he would have died with blades. But it is what it is. We get bust back again. So now we can bust him again. The druid opens. We actually just kill the druid because he's not running a trinket. So, not much you can do. I get a free sheep off. I just bust last second and GG. He actually almost lives with survival. So he uses everything. So he lives for a second. He is convoke. You can tell he's convoke because he's using that trinket. So we instantly kick his thing and GG. I don't know what this guy was doing. But, yeah, a long game for no reason. Because the game is over instantly. For this game, this is another shaman DH. You always want to go to shaman if he doesn't have vital. So this guy didn't know what vital was. So vital is the big rock dude that gives him a lot of HP. So my guy presaps the DH. We're gonna bust on the shaman. He has no vital out. So my guy just needs to instantly restun his trinket. So he restuns and we do kill him. Bye. GG. It's a little FPS lag here, unfortunately, but it is alright. And basically, we do win another free W versus a shaman because they need to trinket wall instead of like trying to trinket heal. Here's another rogue mage, and here same thing. You can just 1v1 the mage, or the rogue can just open. So the rogue can open on the mage, get combo points. That's usually what I do when I do viewer games. I let them open out high CR. I just wait for the rogue because there's no point in letting them get a free open. So he needs to sap the mage. He needs to sap the mage so I can spell steal and get in combat. Actually, get the rogue out. I pre-DB. He saps him. I pre-sheep. He's going to Kinney. We frost him as soon as we get the sheep. We bust here. He does get trinket. We get cloak, and I think he might kill him here. So yeah, he kills him because he decides not to trinket, or vanish. So he instantly all F4s. We win the game. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know if you guys want to see more Mage in the next season. All that good stuff. We have more rogue game coming out. Peace, GG.